In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most important things you can do for your recorder, a firmware update. We'll be covering everything you need to know, including how to locate the current firmware on your device, where to find the latest firmware from our website, and finally a simple step-by-step guide on how to perform the update itself. Keeping your NVR's firmware up to date is essential for security and ensuring you have the latest features and bug fixes. So let's dive in. First, let's log into your NVR. For this video, I'll be using a web browser, but you can also do this on your local device. The steps will be similar, but keep in mind that the interface might look different. Once you're logged in, navigate to the function panel, then select System. On the left-hand menu, find the information box and click on Basic. This screen provides all the essential details about your recorder. Here we need to find two specific pieces of information, the firmware version and the chipset. Make a note of both of these. Now click on View located next to where it says About this machine. This brings up the key details we need. You'll see your firmware and chipset information. The firmware version is the first three numbers separated by a decimal like 1.4.12 in this example. The chipset here is N0W. This is a critical detail. For NVRs, the chipset will always begin with the letter N. If you were working with a DVR, the chipset would begin with the letter D. Now that we have the information we need, let's head over to our website. Go to enssecurity.com. From the main menu, select Support, then Downloads, and then Firmware. On the next page, click on Titanium. Then, depending on your device, choose either NVR or DVR. For this video, we'll select NVR. Here you will find a list of all available firmware. To quickly find the one you need, use the search function on your web browser by pressing Ctrl F on your keyboard. Now it's very important that you enter your chipset into the search bar and not the model number. The matching chipset will stand out as it's highlighted on the page. Relying on the model number alone can lead to a serious error, as some recorders share the same model number but have different chipsets. Using the wrong firmware can permanently damage or break your device. Once you have confirmed you found the correct firmware for your chipset, go ahead and download it. Now that we have the firmware downloaded, let's head back to the recorder's web page. Go to the same system information page where we were on earlier. This time, under the maintenance section, in the left-hand menu, select Upgrade. Now click on Browse and select the firmware file you just downloaded. You will be prompted to enter the admin password to continue. Once you've done that, the firmware will begin to upload to the recorder. The system will automatically reboot once the update is complete, which can take about 5 minutes. It's critical that you do not interrupt this process to avoid any potential damage to your device. If you need any additional help or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our technical support. You can find our phone number and hours of operation displayed on the screen.